Hello Paul, I noticed that you've been out to a couple of surveys today, and I'm just going through one of your surveys, and the first thing that strikes me, it says quite clearly here that the property was a steel framed building. My understanding is that you can't put cavity wall insulation into a steel framed survey.
Well, that is correct, Peter. You can't insulate steel frame properties. This is due to the fact that it can cause corrosion to the steel over a certain amount of years, and also could build up high moisture level inside the walls.
Okay, so I can imagine that you had a very interesting conversation with the customer. Can you tell me about that conversation?
I can tell you about a representative from A&M Installations came out to the property. They'd done the install roughly 12-13 years prior to this, and they agreed that the insulation could be removed. However, upon phone calls later,
is that from A&M?
From A&M, yeah. He basically stopped taking phone calls from this client and refused to say, well, he basically said it would cost too much to have the insulation extracted from the property.
Oh, hold on, let me get that right. You're saying to me that A&M insulated the property and then spoke to her after not taking several calls and told her that it was too expensive to remove the cavity wall insulation.
Yeah. And
are you really telling me that?
That's exactly what the lady said to me today. And also she said the best thing they could do would be to send her out a new copy of the CB guarantee.
Okay. And what was the benefit of that?
I've looked at both guarantees and they're identical. It's just a photocopy of the first guarantee that was sent out to the lady straight after the installation.
So I can imagine that that customer is a very angry customer. Can you tell me what she's done about it?
Well, she is pretty angry, and that's why she's been in touch with us ourselves. This lady in the future is looking to sell a property and is well aware that a house down the street from her, their property was sold £30,000 less than its estimated value, and this is due to having insulation inside the walls of the property. Shouldn't be there.
I must admit, from what you just said there, we're hearing that quite a lot in a lot of the towns that we're visiting. Houses that have got cavity wall insulation that weren't suitable have lost the value up to £20,000. So what is the woman doing about it then? Is she seeking any legal advice or anything like that, or is she just going to carry on using us?
Well, she's using us for the time being. Basically, she's also mentioned about a property a little bit further down the road that the chap's just moved into. He couldn't get a mortgage on this property because of the insulation inside, and he had to pay cash for the house.
Did that have a CB guarantee on it?
I'm not sure on that.
When will you be in the area next?
Probably at the end of this week.
So do you think it would be very beneficial to have a knock at the door and just have a look at that property and see if there's any CB guarantee?
Can't see any issues with that yet.
Excellent. You have done an excellent job today, Paul. Well done.